You.
Yo.
It's your boy CL Cool.
It's your boy Tez.
And this is the podcast still of pro wrestling. ... I think.
Don't forget the 3 dots.
Don't forget the 3 dots. Also, follow us on YouTube at ISLPW4. Yes.
And you know what it stands for.
I still love pro wrestling 4. So, we're going to do the top men wrestlers of November 2022.
Man, you know what?
What's up, bro?
It's funny how, as the landscape changes, these lists change.
Yeah.
Because, I guess this is what makes it fun too, but you really get a perspective on the booking and the changes in booking because, I'm looking at this list.
Yeah.
And it's a couple of names on here that I maybe didn't expect to be in the top 5. Not the top 5.
Top 5.
But they in the top 5.
Top 5.
Hey, let's hit it. Let's hit with number 1.
Let's start with number 5.
We're going to start with number 5?
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to do it differently this time.
Let's hit it.
Number 5 is the current AEW champion, MJF.
Maxwell Jacob.
And the only reason I'm giving him number 5 is because, yes, do I count the impact of November? Yes, but I also count the matches of November too as a big part of that.
Yeah.
And he had one match in the month of November, which he did beat Moxley for the title. So that's why he's number 5. But with his promos and everything leading to it was gold.
Yes.
Gold.
Yes. I will say MJF is must-see on AEW. And I know that's something that's thrown around a lot. But with MJF, he is one of the reasons to tune in. Like, I know people have that one or two superstars is in their favorites that they look for on every show, and once they watch them, they're done. I think MJF is one of those people that people tune in to look for his segment and see what he's gonna do, because the dude is unpredictable. His promos are unpredictable. You know he gonna get some heat, whatever he does. And the build, he knows how to grab you. And how many times has he fooled the fans?
A lot.
Dude, he grabs the fans and he really makes them sympathize with him and side with him just to kick him in the butt.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been loving MJF since MLW. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he won the belt. If CM Punk ain't gonna have it, I'm glad he has it. Yeah. So that's just me, personally.
Yep. And I'm gonna say congratulations to Mr. MJF.
Maxwell Jacob Freeman, congratulations, man. And he's number 5.
Yep. And this reign show the EVPs how it's done.
Number 4 is Seth freaking Rollins. He, in the month of November, he defeated Austin Theory, defended his belt against Austin Theory and won. He defended his belt against Finn Balor, Judgment Day, and won. But he did lose to Mr. A-Town Down at Survivor Series War Games in this same month. How do you feel about that, by the way? I like Austin Theory, so I'm kind of glad, but Seth Rollins did deserve to be number 4. He was doing his thing in the month of November.
All right. So Austin Theory is getting a lot of comparisons to young versions of a lot of superstars.
Yeah.
One thing that's being thrown around a lot is a young John Cena from the Ruthless Aggression era, when he was just still trying to find his way with the generic tights and all of that. I think that Theory, especially with the new attitude, is more tolerable.
Yeah.
He still has a face that is very punchable. He still has an attitude that makes you not like him, which is him doing his job.
Okay.
Kind of like a Corbin. It's one of those people that, man, I just don't like you. It's like, I may like the fact that your swag is changing,
yeah,
and your mood is changing, but I still don't like you. Okay. And I think he's still growing.
Okay. But enough about Theory. This is about Seth Rollins, by the way. As seen on Monday night, we're recording this on the 1st of December. So, as seen on Monday night, him and Theory got in each other's face. So we're gonna see a program with them again. Like I'm guessing, right?
I mean, I
with
don't see
Seth
why
Rollins
not.
and that ridiculous. You know what? I'm giving Seth Rollins number 4, but he come out in that crap again. He never make the list again. I don't care if he won. I don't care if he beat Roman Reigns.
Okay. Seth, you gotta stay out of your wife's closet.
Man, come on, man.
Dude wore
come on,
Victoria's Secret outfit.
Come on, man.
Like, I understand pushing the envelope, but now you turn into Prince.
On, man.
I'm gonna call him Seth Prince Rollins.
What is he doing?
Yeah, that's. I'd rather you go back to the crazy suits.
Just chill out, and if you do it again, you won't be on this list. I promise you.
But they're getting worse and worse.
Yeah,
it's slowly getting there to the point where I'm like, okay, he about to be Seth cross-dressing Rollins, and again, no disrespect, if that's your lifestyle, that's how you get down, that's cool. But as far as Seth's character and them throwing it into his gimmick,
yeah.
Unless you about to turn into the Velveteen Dream or the new Goldust or what's the one on NXT?
I don't know his name. I know you're talking about
the something diva.
Yeah.
It's. I don't even know if they've done with that already because that's kind of lost steam.
But, I mean, who would have seen that coming?
Yeah, yeah, that's a whole nother topic. But I mean, Seth, no matter what, man, he gets the crowd behind him. He can lose every match and still get cheered like he won the WWE title minutes ago. So the fact that he is where he is right now, number 4 on the list, I think it's valid.
It's very valid.
We'll get to him.
Yeah. Number 3 is someone I didn't think I would see on this list. Wes Lee, the NXT North American Champion. Congratulations for debuting on this list, and at number 3 nonetheless.
Man, Wes Lee, this is a success story because if you know the controversy surrounding his former tag team partner, when that happened, you know, normally in situations like that, depending on the talent, once they take your partner away, you pretty much gone down the card.
But
job reveal.
Yeah, but they have elevated him, and I love that they elevated him. In the month of November, he beat Carmelo Hayes to retain his North American Championship, which to me is a big deal.
Yes.
So, congratulations to him.
Yes.
By the way, I've liked him ever since TNA when he was with his partner, and it was the Rascals.
The Rascals.
Yeah, exactly. I liked him then. You know, he was more quiet, kind of, you know, but like, I like what they're doing with Wes Lee, and I'm glad they're doing it with Wes Lee because, like Ted said, usually when something like that happens, you either disappear or like you become a jobber, and they actually elevated him. So I'm glad that happened to him, and I'm glad that he made the list at number 3. You know, sky's the limit with him, man.
Yeah, it is, and I mean, he's proven he can go.
Yeah,
he is not he's not pulling any punches, and when you fighting somebody like Carmelo Hayes, another very gifted athlete in NXT, he gonna pull it out you.
Yeah.
Or he gonna embarrass you.
Yeah.
And you know that's a protege of Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he getting coached every day. So if you going against somebody like that and you able to stand up, man, hats off to West, man.
Hats off. Number 2, Roman Reigns, the head of my table.
The tribal chief, the man that
the needle mover,
the head of the table, the what is it? Your daddy, dude got so much merchandise.
Man, look, like, so he in the month of November, he defeated Logan Paul at Crown Jewel, which there was a match I didn't think should be that close, but
no.
And with the Bloodline, he won his War Games match. So he deserved to be number 2. He honestly could have been down on the list too because he hasn't been defending his title. But just like Bianca Belair of the women's November, you know, number 1 on that list, he's been holding his title. He's been holding these championships down, or championship down, since what, last year?
Mm-hmm.
Probably no. He won in 2020. By the way,
yeah,
SummerSlam of 2020. Think about that for a minute.
And he been final boss ever since.
Ever since.
This dude has been Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
Ever since. And the stable is built around him.
And with his stable, more stuff has been going around with it, adding Sami Zayn, adding Solo Sikoa, and adding different elements to that stable. Has been great for him. And he's been on top of the world. Like I said, he defeated Logan Paul. Yes, the match shouldn't have been what it was, but he still won the match in November. And he won his War Games match. So you have to give it up to him as number 2.
Yep.
And he's the head of my table. Number 1, though. Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna believe this one. Or maybe you will, if you've been paying attention. You want to go ahead and tell them who it is?
Are we going for the Wizard? Are we going for the Ocho?
Mm-hmm.
Are we going for
Lionheart?
The Lionheart. Are we going for the wait? What did he call himself? Was it Dominion?
Yeah.
The man has so many. The Ayatollah of rock and roller.
Yes, sir.
This man is. You can't take it away from him. People can insult his body changing. People can insult the fact that he still treats himself like he's in his 20s and his 30s, the way he dresses, the way he talks. But Chris Jericho, right now, establishing himself, at 51?
Yeah.
At 51 years old, showing that you can still be relevant, you can still perform, you can still put butts in seats, and you can still be interesting after years of being in the industry. Most people run out of ideas. Chris Jericho finds ways, and I mean, I'm not saying everything he does is gold, because he's done some crazy stuff.
Some ridiculous stuff.
I'm not going to even get on that song and dance with MJF, but the Jericho Appreciation Society, it's annoying, but it works.
Him being Ring of Honor champion. Let me tell you what he did in the month of November.
Break it down for me.
He defeated Colt Cabana, defending his Ring of Honor championship, and he retained.
Boom, boom.
Yes, he lost to Danielson and Claudio on Dynamite. He defeated Tomohiro Ishii on Dynamite, and he defeated Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and Sammy Guevara to retain his Ring of Honor championship at Full Gear. You can't get any better than that.
Nope. A win is a win, baby, and that's what Jericho does.
Yes, I'm shocked. Like, I won't say shocked, but I'm in disbelief, kind of in the way of how good he's been. Because there was a time where I'm just like, okay, he's just taking up TV time with this stadium stuff, and he's getting bigger. But he proved me wrong.
Yeah,
he's proven me wrong. And he's been doing a great job so far as Ring of Honor champ. And I hope he continue to work with Ring of Honor. I know he has a match coming up with Claudio at Final Battle December 10th. I think that's next week?
Yeah.
So
that's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Because we're recording it as of December 1st.
Yep.
So we'll see whether he go farther and see if he'll still be number 1 by the time the December list pops up. So we'll see.
But right now,
he's number 1.
Jericho, he's in the conversation as a GOAT. And, I mean, rightfully so. There's plenty of people you can put on that list, but of all the people on that list, Jericho's still active and still going.
And so he's our number 1. I also want to just give some mentions, not honorable mentions, just some mentions. John Moxley could have been on this list, you know what I'm saying? Braun Breaker could have been on this list, So shouts out to them. But Jericho is number 1. I appreciate y'all for listening. You like, comment, subscribe. And get us up. We're at 46 subscribers. We need to get up to 50, man. Four more.
4 more, baby. Let's do it.
4 more. Let us know, man.
We love y'all, man. And again, if you have suggestions for a top 5 or top 10 list, if you have an argument about the names we said, put it in the comments. Do what you do. Yeah. We'll interact with you, baby. Let's go.
All right, man. This your boy CL Cool.
It's your boy Tez.
We're out.